Hey, what's up guys, Stocks Aquariums, and I'm doing kind of like a DIY on switching over your compact fluorescent hood, like this right here, into LEDs. So, this is more of a personal thing, but I'm just going to make it quick. But, I just want to let Captain Ross know that I do have his light fixture, and this is the 48-inch light fixture, Coral Life T5 single bulb. And right now, I'm just kind of using it as light to actually do the project with. So, want to let you know it will be shipped out Sunday. As soon as I get a box, it's 4 foot long, and send it straight up to Indiana. So, alright, well, let's get started with the video. Okay, these are both Tetra hoods. I got a lot of Tetra products because I started out getting a bunch of my stuff from Walmart from my grandma, and she's always supported me with it. And then I started getting into it on my own terms, which come to reef and painted aquariums and stuff like that. So that's where it all got started. But, this is your Tetra LED light hood, and this is actually just your old-fashioned light hood. So, this is the difference. I'm just going to be using LEDs off this, and switching it over to this. Okay, you're going to start by wanting to disassemble the hoods. With these, you're just going to pop the LEDs straight out of the actual sockets here. And with this, I will actually probably try to speed up the video of me actually taking this apart, or have pictures of the different parts taking it apart. So, you don't need an automatic screwdriver, but I'm using one in this video just because it's like 10:30 at night, and I want to go ahead and get it done, and just, shoot this video real quick. Okay, so, I couldn't figure out how to time-lapse the videos, because I don't think this editor has it, but you're going to go through and unscrew all these screws, and I'll show you what it looks like whenever you get it done. Okay, so you're going to get into the actual hood, after you unscrew all the stuff, the light bulb and stuff, and you pop off this piece right here. Normally you can unscrew it, but my screw is so corroded that not even a power screwdriver or, your normal one is going to get it off. So I had to drill the head actually off the bit where it could not lock into there anymore. So this hood probably will not work ever again safely. So this is what you're going to be left with. You're actually going to go in here and you're going to see the dual socket fixture. Gonna pull it right out, and you'll see all it is just 2 wire nuts right here, and you're just gonna untwist them. I can do it with the camera in my hands, because the dual head itself would be, just a nice thing to have, and they can have it clamped down. So you're just gonna have to cut the wires itself, because these have a little clamp on it, and unless you plan on spending an excessively long amount of time, it's just not worth it. So grab yourself a pair of scissors and just cut it, the wire. Make sure it's unplugged. You shouldn't even be doing this if it's not unplugged anyways, but cut the wire. I had to put the camera down for a minute, and you're going to actually cut that off, the actual box itself off. And you're going to see this is actually on a kind of like a knot just to hold it in there. Just cut that off as well. Just gonna make it so much easier instead of untying it. And now you have basically the skeleton of the hood. Okay, so now you have your 2 LEDs from the hood, and you have this one that I've just added to it because it's a blue LED and I just like to have it. And you're just gonna go through and you can either glue it on here, like glue it just straight to the board, but I'm gonna be more complex about it. So people, if y'all prefer to watch, y'all can. Normally this is all just gonna be on one strand like this, but I actually added another LED, like I said, just because I like the color. And yeah, so that's basically all that went on there. So yeah, I'm just gonna show how to put them on and everything, and then we'll plug it up and see how it does. Okay, so a lot of people do not have super glue just on hand. A lot of people don't. If you're really into corals and stuff, you normally do, but I ran out, and I don't feel like going to Walmart at 11 o'clock at night to come here and do it anyways. So I got the zip ties, and I'm just going to do the old zip tie on there, which everybody knows how to super glue anyways. It should be about obvious now that we're in 2015. So but I'm just going to show how to basically drill a hole, because a lot of people don't know how to use drills, surprisingly, and just drill a hole straight through to zip tie it. Okay, that was kind of wiggly since I had one hand, but yeah, and then you got 2 fresh holes there. Go through, flip it over, get your LED. I'm actually going to put this in right about here. It's going to fit right there, and I'm going to zip tie it. Going to get a zip tie. Okay, so you got your zip tie here, and you're just going to want to stick it on there and then run it straight through one end, just like you would if you've ever used a zip tie before. Surprisingly, like I said, a lot of people have not used them, but a lot of aquariumists do, who are really into it. Normally that's the people who's going to be watching this anyways. So, yeah, you're just going to want to run it straight through the other hole, and put it straight through there, and that's going to create your zip tie loop right there. You're going to go around and get your light and just zip tie it straight through. Okay, so you should have all this left once you get done, just like, you know, the cord and everything, and this right here. This actually has the one button right here, and that'd be actually really neat to reuse if you was desperate for a light you just need for an aquarium or something. Get you just like some rain gutters you'd have for your house, go out and buy some. And you can either get them pre-cut, get them cheaper, and get some end caps for them for the rain gutters. And drill you a hole in the top of the rain gutter and put the button here so you can still click on the button. And then actually have the two light sockets, and you know, you can put you some compact fluorescents in it if you need some light sometimes. So, and plus it already has the cords connected to it, so, you know, just use the wire nuts they always give you and tighten it up, put it on there, and it'd be great instead of using the socket to plug-in connector. So I'm actually going to head off here and show you what the end result looks like. Okay, so long story short, I actually changed out the hoods on the crayfishes in this one because I want a dimmer color, and the LEDs are actually dimmer, and this tank looks really rough. But this is 6500K, and yes, it is a whole lot brighter than the LEDs because the LEDs is just two little LEDs, and that's just how it is, because 26, these are like 13 or 26 watt compact fluorescent lights versus these LEDs, but it lights the tank up good for cave dwelling creatures and fish and stuff. It really just gives it a nice African type of Amazon look. So definitely probably would not grow any plants, but this is the top look of it. Looks the same as the other one. That's the top look, and this is actually into it. And I got this yellowish type color LED. This one, like I said, was a bluish color, 6500. I mean, this is 10,000K, 6500K, 6500K. And you can see I zip tied it right there, zip tied it over there, zip tied it right there. And just to kind of keep the cord out of the way, I zip tied the cord actually out of the way. Yeah. And so this is with them on. That's off. On, off, on, off. Yeah. So that's actually the switch itself. And, you know, it all comes with the LED package. You can do with any type of, you know, LED light. It's just I've had these on hand, so that's what I decided to do it with. I may actually add more LEDs, and I'll do a sequence video to this, but this is another LED light I've come up with. I've already done 2 videos on how to DIY LED lights. And, so, if you like what I'm doing, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.